pam 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 param pam. Hello. Hey, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, people. Where am I? I don't know. Where am I? Ah, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I am here. I am here, I am here. No, 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 no. Hello, good evening, my friends. How are you today? Hello, Tony. Hello, hula. Hula la. Hula la. I'm here. Everything is going well on my side. How are you today? Did you test our game? Did you find new bugs of our game? No? You should. You should find bugs. You should test the game and find bugs. Okay. Achievements. Yeah, achievements. It's like developers, you know? For us, it's achievements, right? That's what it is. Achievements. No, but we are not too far. I think we did good. Do we have a plan? You may say, what is this? I don't know. What is this? I don't know. Maybe you will see it in the future. Maybe not. Was an idea, but probably you will not realize like that. I don't know. Meanwhile, do we have a plan? Do we have a plan, or do we work without a plan? We need a plan. Oh, we have a plan. Let me see the plan. Build the plan, make the plan, right? No, was it? It was build the plan, trust the plan, make the plan. That was it. Big man said that, and he was pretty right. Build the plan, trust the plan, make the plan. It's easier to list how many bugs we don't have. Well, if that's the case, we are in good shape. If that's the case, we are in good shape. I mean, meaning that we don't have many, right? I don't think we have many bugs. I think we have. We don't have a lot of bugs. Now, you meant it in the opposite way. Okay, I see. No, I mean, I think we don't have a lot of bugs. The server is pretty stable. I mean, it's some time I don't check it, but if you want, we can check it now. Do you want to see if it crashed? Do you want to see me entering my passphrase password. Fuck. I can tell you that it's more than 70 characters. Yes, I have a password that is more than 70 characters. Believe it or not, but that's it. Well, it's only the PGP secure RSA key top security password that I have, which is a password that I didn't write anywhere in my life. Incredible, huh? Incredible, huh? But all the others, yes, I have to write them somewhere. Okay, so okay, let me make it a bit bigger so you can see it. We can do this nice command, which is cd crash, which is going to the crash directory. Well, we can say that we didn't crash since the 24th of January, so it's 2 days that we are not crashing. Which is not bad, not bad. 48 hours without crashes. Let's go, boys. Good evening, Azan. Hi. Welcome. How are you? So, what do we want to do? We want to improve our achievement thingy, right? And our achievement thingy is made... so we made a UI. So let me go to the plan. Well, this is not really a plan. It's a bit of a mess. But anyway. So we did the storing of the achievement. You can still achieve. Yes, we did the achievement manager. We did the client-side display. What we are missing the actual triggering. So we need to trigger the achievement, right? Yesterday we did a pretty big job in listing all the possible query that allow us to load the previous achievement of your characters, so that you will have your achievements, you know, in Unreal, and you will test this in the next release, which hopefully will be very soon. But we want to trigger, okay? We want to trigger. So how do I do this in an organized way? So basically, we need to trigger. Let me think about it, huh? I'm thinking. So, for example, trigger character created. Right, this one I think we do it already, right? Trigger character created, add new achievement, character 7, Unreal Blue release. Yes, exactly. No, there is an important one I want to do. The important one I want to do is to do this. To add the empty one, which is this one, to add the empty one to this, right? So that we can use it, right? So that we can use it as achieve. So, right. So the idea is that when you achieve and we don't have an icon, because it may happen that we don't have an icon, we will use this one, which is better than nothing. So the gray one is not achieve and the blue one is achieve, right? Yes. So Param pam pam. If you're wondering, the little guys walking on the screen are connected to Twitch. So if you are on YouTube, you cannot see your guy. I know. But it's because I can connect it only to one place. Whoop. Okay, so the plan is ensure that all the achievements have an icon. And if they don't have an icon, they have the default icon, which is this one. Save this file. Import it again into the editor as soon as it's starting up. As soon as it's ready. Okay. Kind of ready. So we re-import this one, right? So now we have 919191 everywhere. Okay, so we save it, we check it out. And now we want to re-import this guy. You see, so now he has this icon. Yes, check out, done, nice. Now what do we need to do? We can do a test. We can do a new test just for fun. We did it yesterday, but I did it a bit in I mean, there were a lot of errors, so let me redo it now. So we go under character achievements in the test database, which is a new table, and we delete everything. Okay, and we save. Okay, doesn't want to because the connection was done a long time ago. Wow, look at all these achievements. Okay, so we delete everything and we save. So now we have no achievements anymore, right? Then we run our batch script with all the which is this one, which in theory should generate right? In theory this one should generate, hopefully there are no errors. Exactly. Okay, let me see what it did. Let me see what it did. Character achievements, refresh. Wow, all of this. Because he did it also on other characters. Yes, he did it on many characters. On my character, he gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 achievements. I mean, it's my character in the dummy database, so it's not really, you know, representative. But he gave me achievement number 6. He gave me achievement number 6, which is... I've been part of the Arcane Chrysalis release. Very nice. It didn't give me number 7 though. Why? Why didn't it give me number 7? That's an error. Okay, let me see why. To do add the PS and re-release. Hey, bro. Okay. Yeah, it needs to give me number 7. I think we should give number 7 to everyone, no? Which is the Unreal release. Should we give it to everyone? Well, in theory. I mean, if you connect at least one time, but... I mean, in theory you have it. Or not? That's a good question. Do we want to give the achievement for the PS Unreal only if you connect to it? Okay, for now I will give it anyway. Okay, so if you connect, I mean, anyway, if you see this list, it means that you connected. Otherwise, you will never see it, right? So we will give number 7 to everyone. Because anyway, if you don't connect, you don't see it. Right? Makes sense? Makes sense. Okay, so he gave me that. Crap, I just deleted the list. No, because I executed another query. No! Okay, we can just go in game and check it then. Let's go in game and check which kind of achievement we got. Tony, did you proceed with the characters in quest? Because sooner or later, if you don't do it, I will do it. It works this way. Someone is sending me Blizzard news. What is that? 25 of January. Someone is sending me this news and he wants me to read it. Okay. Create a new universe with us inside Blizzard. Blizzard Entertainment, 25 of January. Okay. Blizzard is embarking our next quest. We are going into a journey to a whole new universe, home and to a brand new survival game. Brand new survival game, huh? Okay. From Blizzard? Can Blizzard do a survival game? I don't know. Maybe they can. A place full of heroes we have yet to meet. Story to be told, adventure to be lived. A vast realm of possibility. Okay. Every story needs a teller. Everyone needs a builder. What if it could be you? I mean, me? I still have to build plane shift. Oh my god, not me. For 30 years, Blizzard have been creating universes for millions of players around the globe. This requires a diverse team of developers. That is our mission. Do you like survival games? Well, yes, I do. Do you want to collaborate with a team of experienced developers, the early stage of new project, new world? This is your call to adventure. Will you answer it? I don't know, bro. They need apply here, careers@blizzard.com. Art. They need an environment artist, associate to senior. It's not me. They need a senior character artist. They need a technical artist. They need a VFX artist. They need a senior character concept artist. They need an associate level designer. This guy is paid very, very low. They need a level designer. They need a lead software engineer. That can be me, lead software engineer engine. Easy. Senior software engineer. Easy. No. Senior software engineer server. Senior software engineer tools. Okay, so these guys are searching for people to build the next game. What is this picture? It's so bad. This drawing. They want to make a fantasy cartoonish survival game? Okay. I don't know. I don't think it can be me. It could be you though. I mean, you can apply if you want. You want to apply? I mean, go there and apply. Why not? Why not? Okay, now I lost track of what I was doing. Ah, yes, I was launching the game to see which kind of achievements we got. And also to see if all the other achievements are correct. Let me change the music. Change the music. Wait. I'm changing the music 1 second. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so we got this. We didn't do the fact that if there is no icon, if there is no icon, no, we need to do this, and it is so important. We need to do the fact that if the icon is 0, wait. No. There is some mistake here. Why? 6-0. Because it is the only one that we would like to have an icon. Okay, fuck. Okay, for now it's 9-1 anyway. For now it's 9-1. Because we don't have an icon. So if you want to have an icon, Okay. If you want to have an icon, we will put it, but not now. Okay. Okay, so now at least he has this, you know? He doesn't have an icon, but he has at least the achieved icon, right? So he gave me this, and this, which is okay. Then under quest didn't give me anything. Under magic didn't give me anything. Under events, nothing. Under exploration, I got visited the all 4 cities. Okay. And I got own a mount. I also got create a guild. That's very nice. And I think nothing else. I think nothing else. I mean, I can check them all, but do you want to have a number next to them? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because searching the one that you miss otherwise will be hard. But there are so many categories now. There are like 180 achievements, boys. And that is just the beginning. But okay. No, I don't have anything else. Okay, good. But at least that this worked. This worked. Kind of worked. Okay. Okay, triggering. Let's go for triggering. Let's go for triggering. So this one we are triggering already because we said that we trigger by this. And this should be called when we... please, no? We don't? I think we don't, huh? I just created the thing, but we didn't... I think we didn't connect it yet then. Okay, if we didn't... Yeah, we didn't connect it. Okay, fine. So... this will be done on upload character. So it's done under pre-game helper. I don't remember if upload character is here. Upload character. Upload character, here it is. And I'll upload message, refresh the list. Load the character in game. Okay, I think we can do it here. So we can say add the achievement for the current release. I have the feeling I did this already, but maybe not. So we go achievement manager, trigger character created, okay? Where well the character created is no, it's impossible. Oh no, I have to do it. Wait, I have to do it then inside of this. Yeah, I think I did it already, but I have the feeling that I did this already. Oh my god. No, we didn't. Okay, we didn't. So at the end of this, if everything went well, So here we add the achievement for the current release, okay? And we pass in character data as the APS character, okay? So this will be the first trigger. My suggestion is we do all the triggers, or at least, I don't know, 5 or 6 triggers, and then we test them all, okay? So this will be the first trigger. The second trigger is... the second trigger is already a tough one. The second trigger is the one about the hours. We need to decide if we want to give this information when you save the character or when you load. I think we should do it when you save. Yes, I think on save is good. I think on save is good. So we have a save character data, which is a single entry point for saving the character. And give 100% HP if the character is dead. What do you mean? Ah, so he saves it with the proper... yes. He saves it with a proper H point. I understand. Does it mean... I don't know. So we are saving... okay. We are saving it. So I think at the end of this, we can, assuming that this character is a player, because obviously we want to do it only for players. We don't want to do it for pets, or do we want to do it for anything else, right? Or for NPC. If player or pet. In our case, it must be player. In our case, it must be player. No, but I have the is player. Sorry, I have the. I don't have to create a function for that. I have it already. So I can do if character data. If character data is player, right? Then we save the achievement. So save the. No, save. Let's say check the played hour achievement. Okay, so every time your character is saved, it's gonna do this. Now we may optimize it in the future, because if you already have that achievement, it's pretty stupid that it continuously checks, right? But this one, trigger character saved, right? Trigger character saved, trigger character saved, which will still pass in the character data. And it is obviously on achievement manager, right? Yes. And this one we need to create the. Hello? No. Took a bit, but at the end it did it. The requested operation failed. Okay. I mean, you just need to copy this and put it into the CPP. I mean, it's not. It did it actually. Actually, it did it. So what do we do? Because here we basically need to check if the amount of hours, you know, are... So I need to check if character get time connected, and it is in seconds, divided by 3600 whatever. Right? We need to see if this is greater than the values that we want. The problem is, if I already have it, how do I skip it? Because in theory, we have these achievements. 20... 100 hours, 300 hours, 600 hours, right? So now the point is, do we want to recheck them all the time, or... You know, this is what is a bit annoying, that at the moment, unless we do the optimization that I said here, which is storing a bitwise variable type of trigger can still trigger. We will have to basically scan all of them again. So is it better to scan? Is it better to scan an array of the remaining achievements? Or is it better to scan the full array and do the checks? I think it's better to... I mean, we are speaking of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 achievements, huh? I mean, it's not an infinite number. But we could say... Yeah, the problem is that it will do it at every save game, which is very annoying. It's very annoying. No, because I'm thinking to do this. I'm thinking to check, because our character has an achievement table, right? And so we could check if he achieved it already or not. So if he's already achieved, obviously we should not do it again, right? So if the current player achievements already contain 20, wait a second. I think I need to load two tables. I think I need to keep yeah, I think I need to keep track. So this is basically all achievements with indication of achieved or not. And then I think we need to keep another array, which will be just an int array, which is missing achievements, okay? Which is missing achievements. And this one lists all the achievements which still need to trigger, right? List all the achievements which still needs to trigger. So if we properly load this thing, right? If we properly load this thing, if we properly load this, then I will have my list to check against, right? and I think that's pretty good then. So when we load the character, right, because we do load character achievements, add all the achieved ones into a T array for quick access. Create an achievement array to be sent to the client. I would say so if it's not achieved, right, so load the missing achievement array for later use when we trigger the new achievement. Okay. So this will be what? We just need to do wait, where is our character? Our character is here. So we do ps char missing achievement dot add, and then we add what? We add the achievement ID, right? And we do this only if not achieved, right? Okay, so this way, whenever a player loads into the game, we have a list also of the ones that is missing, right? So with this list, it's very good, because now we can to check. So in this case we will check if it's missing. So we say check if not already achieved, right? So we say if character, what I'm doing, if character missing achievement contains 20, okay, which is our achievement for 100 hours. So if it doesn't contain it yet, meaning that it's missing, I mean, okay, you understand what I mean, then we do the check, right? But only if it's missing we do the check, which is pretty good. So if he's not missing, we immediately exit. And so we can say I think I could optimize it even more, meaning that if we check on the hours first, I think it's even easier, because I don't have to search on an array. I think I just check the hours. Yeah, I think in this case, you know, in this case, it's easier to check on the int than checking on the array. So in this particular case, I think it's faster to just check the hours and after check the array. So I would say if hours connected, yeah, depends on the complexity of the check. For simple check, it's better not to have the array. For complex check, it's better to have the array. Anyway, if hours connector is greater than 100, right? If hours connector is greater than 100, well, depends on the car, because if the, yeah, I'm doing 5 checks all the time, but anyway, they are just a comparison to integer, you know, so they are just comparison to integers, so the time to execute this is basically 0. So if it's greater than 100, we check if the 20 is missing, and if it's actually missing, we are going to trigger it, right? So we are going to add a new achievement on this character, which is number 20, right? Which is the 100-hour achievement. Then we say else, no else. If hours connected is greater than 100, well, I could do it if I start from the end. If I start from the end, I will exclude immediately the people with a lot of hours. It's about the same. It's about the same. 300 hours, 600 hours. So this will be 21. And so on. I mean, this block is repeated for every achievement. 600 hours, 22. I mean, I don't really need this, but I mean, it's written here. But anyway, it's written just above 1000 hours is 23, and 2500 hours is 24, right? So basically, whenever your character is saved, we do this check, and only if you are missing the achievement, we're gonna add it. Okay. Okay, we will test it. We will test it later, but this should do what we want to do. Okay. Now, if we start from the bottom, if we start from here, in theory, whenever we exceed, we can exit, assuming that we already gave the previous ones. But it's the same. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. Okay, so we did the first 13. We only have 170 to go. Holy moly. Successfully completed 20 quests. Okay, so this one is when you complete a quest. This one is when you complete a quest. So we need a trigger. And we have it already here, which is quest complete. Right? We have quest complete. Which should be called when we complete a quest. When we complete a quest. So it should be in Quest Manager, I guess. And there should be something like complete quest, I hope. Yeah, complete. Okay, nice. Now, quests are organized in steps and sub-steps. And we need to be sure that... yeah, you see, if quest, parent quest, exactly. Return true. So if we are here, means that is a quest completion. Okay, nice. So here, trigger quest completion achievement, right? And so this one should call achievement manager, trigger quest complete, and we want our character, which is who, and we want our quest. Very nice. Very nice. Everything is working as expected for now. The plan seems to be working. What does it mean the request failed for one or two functions? And anyway, it does it, no? Wow, mysteries. Now, this one is a bit more intensive because I will have to search in the list of quests that he completed. I will have to search in the list of quests that he completed, right? So, so definitely, I think that here is better to check for the if he has it already or not. So if it's part of the missing. If it's not part of the missing, we're not gonna do anything. Because what we will have to do, we will have to I don't know if we keep a number of completed quests. I don't think we keep the number. I mean, we can. But in reality, you see that we are iterating on all the assigned quests and we are searching for the completed ones. So it is kind of slow. It is kind of slow. In theory, we can keep the total number of completed quests. I mean, it should not be a big issue. I don't know if I want to keep a number every time you create a quest. You know, we keep the number and then we just compare with the number, which is probably the smarter idea. Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think so. Because I think that character quest manager is actually part of the character structure. I think if I search, yeah, you see. So every character has his own quest manager with the information inside of it. So I think it's much better if we add just an ID, an integer that we keep track of the number of right, for achievements. So we just have an int that is completed quests, and this one will be initialized when the quest manager gets initialized. We have an initialization here, right? So fuck. We don't do it. We don't do it? No, it's impossible. I mean, there must be a load. Yeah, there is a load. There is obviously a load. Okay, so I think we can do completed quest equal to 0. And then here we can just plus, you know, if the quest is completed. If quest is status C, and the parent is, I don't know why there is no parent here. Select star from character quest. Select star. I think we can do it by ID. It's a bit rough, but it's the best idea. The same way we did it here, because we did it here. Status C and quest ID less than 10,000. Exactly. Super easy. So let's do this 1 second. Let's do int quest ID equal to this, and then here we put quest ID again, and then we use our quest ID. So we do if status quest status, right, is a character, okay, equals to C, and quest ID, and quest ID. Why we're not setting the quest ID? I don't know, strange. But anyway, who cares? And quest ID is less than 10,000, right? Is less than 10,000. Then this means there is a completed quest, and so we will do our completed quest plus plus, right? So we add one completed quest. So that is good because we have now on quest manager. Now, yeah, the important point is that when we complete a quest, we should also do plus plus. Huh? We should do plus plus when we complete a quest. So wait, is this variable public or not? Is private. Is private. Okay, we can say something like add one completed quest. I don't know if it's a good idea though, because we have already the complete quest. So no, this is super stupid idea. Super stupid idea. We already have the completed quest. Why I want to do it there? I don't understand. So if the quest is completed, right? Create an assignment for the sub-step. Assign quest. I think I will do exactly the same. Actually, there is an update quest assignments. But, you know, I don't care too much, so... I think we do... by the way, guys, you are very quiet tonight. Very, very quiet. Can I want to complete a quest? Use okay. So we do if my quest assigned. Why I never have the. Now, can we still discard quest? Because if we can discard quest, then we may have an issue here. But anyway, doing some work. Hello, Simo. Okay, so we do this. And this should in theory increase the value. Now, yeah, we still have a discard quest. I think we should do the same here. Assuming that we have the same information. If you discard the quest and you are discarding a quest which is actually completed, no wait. Okay, then we decrement it. Okay, then we decrement it. Now, I don't know if discard quest can actually fail, but in theory, if this fails for whatever reason, right? Obviously, we are going to decrement something that, but I hope that that never happens. I hope that never happens. Okay, so in theory we covered the completion of a quest, the discard of a quest, and the initial loading of the number of quests. So at this point, completed quest should be valid, right? So this number holy fuck, look at this. Number of quests completed. Did I have it already? Ah, but it's doing it manually. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. What do you mean by quest category? What do you mean by quest category? What is it? Quest category? What? What is this quest category? Is it quest or events, or is it something different? Because I don't understand what is it. Yeah, exactly. What is it? Why there is no documentation on it? Ah, is really the one quest category? Ah, it's like the newbie, not newbie. Merchants. I think I understand what is it. I think we are using it only. Yeah, this one, newbie, repeatable. No, we don't care about that. Okay, fine. So all the quests are quests, which is good. Which is very good. So we can... So this one is actually... So we can have a get completed quests. And we can say that number with total completed quests used by achievement manager. So get completed quest, we will use it only there. And I mean, it's very simple. I can also do it here. We just have to return completed quest. Nothing else. Okay, nice. So now we can call this function from our achievement manager that we left some minutes ago. Now the only point is that I need to go in my character, get the quest manager, and from the quest manager call get completed quest, right? And what? Okay. This will return the number of completed quests. If all the stuff that we did is correct, we will return the number of completed quests. So at this point, we can just check, right? So at this point, it's very simple. I think it's even simpler to just check the number again, because at this point is a pure int. So it's very optimized. So we do if completed quests is greater or equal to 20 and the character is missing the achievement, and the character is missing the achievement number 10. Now, if I mess up any of these numbers, you will get wrong achievements, okay? So that's a bit of an issue, but we will test it. So if that's the case, then I can add the achievement 10, right? And then I do the same for fifth, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now also here I could do the opposite. If I do the opposite, I'm doing less checks, right? Because if you are already above a certain value, we assume that you got that value already. So in reality, it would be best to say, but we have the end is missing. We have the end is missing. So or we put the end is missing inside of this, and so we can say else, because my idea would be, my idea would be to say if is greater than 400, then we don't even check the rest, because it doesn't make sense to check the rest, right? So that's probably a better idea. The only problem of this idea is that then I need to split this check, right, into a separate if. Otherwise we will fail on, right? Otherwise we will fail there. So fuck. Close but not quite. So we said that we need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sorry, I added too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, shit. And 5. Okay. So if I do it this way, we are doing less checks, because we start from the bottom. We do 400, 300, 200, 100, 200, 150. Right, and so the else if is saving a bit of checks. Actually, there is another one. And 20. Right, so yeah, so now we have to be sure we don't mess up, huh? So 15. So this is achievement number 15. There is achievement number 14. Luckily they are in a sequence. There is 13. Oops. 13. There is achievement 12 at 100. Yes. 11. And 10, the last one. Okay. Okay, so I think this should do it. Oops. I think this should do it. This should do it. Okay, nice. So it will check if you are missing the achievement. So it will check the number of quests completed. We check if you have the achievement. If you miss it, it will add it, right? Now this is a real query into the database, eh? I mean, this is doing an insert, so it's a permanent, right? Permanent thingy. We also need to update the array though, because otherwise the next check, it seems that we did it already. Mistake, eh? So update the character achievement array. Yes, we have to do it. We have to do it. So how do I do it? Because otherwise that array will remain wrong. This one, right? This array will remain wrong, and this array will remain. Now this array I think is used only at the beginning. So I think that this array we don't really care, but this array we care. Yes. And the assumption is that you cannot lose an achievement. Okay, so if you achieved it, it's staying with you forever. So PS chart missing achievements. So we will have to remove, right, this particular ID from the array. So the next time it will not be in the missing list anymore, right? And it is a runtime thingy because when you reload the character, it will be new. Yeah. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. So this one we did. Yeah, I was tempted to do this one as well the same way, but the check is fairly easy. I think we should. I think because you know my fear was saying, what if I mess up and actually the hours? But I think it cannot happen. The hours cannot be wrong. Also because you are getting new gaming hours every hour, right? And we save your character every 20 seconds. So it's not, you know, really a problem. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay, so we did this one, and this one. Very nice. Now we have this other one. Interesting. This other one is still on the quest, but is on a specific quest, right? So this one is still the same trigger of quest complete. Yes. So here we have another check for specific magic way quests. Right? I have slept a little and I just see the wizard announce. What is the kind of name you can have? Supermaster Senior. I don't know. I mean, someone sent that to me. Someone sent that to me and I said you should read it, and I said okay, and so I read it, but I think I prefer to make video games for fun, you know, instead of doing it for sorry, I got distracted by an email. I said, what did I say? Yes, I think I prefer to make video games in the spare time, you know, instead of making it as a job. But I don't know, I never did it as a job, so I cannot say if it's good or not. I don't know, I think I would like it also to do it as a job. I don't know if I have the age, you know, to to do. I don't know if I have the age to work in a video game company, because I think they are hiring, you know, very young people. Even if they have senior staff, for sure, but if they're hiring someone new, I think that they will search for someone that is young, you know. And I'm not young anymore. I mean, I'm young in spirit, but so here we should do if quest get quest ID. Get quest ID? No, get ID. If get ID is equal to one of these numbers. Now we need to check exactly which one they are, but I think they are in a sequence, so it is probably starting from crystal and going down. You can double check them, but I think it's correct. So I think they are in a sequence. Yeah, I have the experience for sure. For sure I have the experience, that's for sure. I think I would like to, but then I will have so I will develop a game during the day and develop a game as a hobby during the evening. Wow. That would be like complex, but I don't know. I mean, I cannot drop plane shift, you know? I cannot. At least I don't want to. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. So if this is the quest ID, we need to check if this one is not in our list, which is number 40, and if it's not in our list, we trigger 40, right? And then is an else. Boom. Else. Boom. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 of them. We have 6 of them. 28. 64, 55. These are all hard-coded numbers, but it's okay that they are hard-coded numbers. These are just quest numbers. This quest number will never change. At least the final one. Now we can add more steps in between, but the final quest for mastery will never change. 41 until 45. Okay. So it is making all the achievement for the Magic Way quest, right? So this is Crystal, this is Azure. I have to double check that they are correct, because blue and red maybe are swapped. I mean, it happens very often. Blue, red, brown, dark. Let me double check that they are correct. Maybe I do it on the other screen so it's a bit faster. I do it on the other screen. If I search this quest master, I should search Azure Way. Azure Way Master. Blue Way Master. I mean, none of them is the correct number. Why? Well, I can search the number maybe. Ah, okay. So this is crystal. So it's correct. There is azure. Correct. There is blue. Correct. There is red. Correct. There is brown. And it is dark. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So so this is done. This is done as well. We have to check if it works, but it should be good. It should be good. It should be good, boys. Okay, so we did all of those. Now we have obtain 5 different glyphs. Obtain 5 different glyphs. Okay, so obtain 5 different glyphs. We do it with what? We do it with loot item, buy item, or quest give item, right? So we do it with one of these 3 because all 3 needs to be, yeah, all 3 needs to be triggered in this case. Because you can acquire it, you know, you can acquire it in different ways. Come on. Oh, it's a very, very quiet people. Do you think that all the people that we see in the little guys are bots? I already removed so many bots. Hello, Gamo290. Thank you. Thank you for the follow and for showing that you are not a bot. Thank you. If you have any questions on the game or any questions on, I don't know, Unreal Engine or game development or, I mean, anything, you can ask. I can try to answer. Okay, so these 3 functions are gonna check if we obtained a specific item, right? Now the only problem I have with this one is that trigger quest give item, I think we should have the item here, not the... Interesting. So we said that we are gonna do it by item type, right? By item type. Yes, we were doing it by... The check is this one. No, the check was if item type was glyph. The check was if item type was glyph. Sì, sono italiano, sì. Sono italiano, infatti il nostro progetto è planeshift.it perché siamo italiani, cioè siamo, diciamo, sono, però ci sono anche altri sviluppatori italiani, sì. C'è qualche sviluppatore italiano che mi aiuta ogni tanto. Sorry for the Italian, I just answered that yes, I am Italian and there are some other developers that are Italian as well. At least some people that sometimes are helping me. Lately, not too much, but so if we can do it by, okay, let me check if we can do it by flag, because we said that we have in item stats, right? In item stats, we have a flag, which is glyph. No, we have item type. We have item type. Yes, exactly. Which can be glyph. And is extracting all the glyphs. So if we can go by item type, will be very nice, because it will be simpler, right? But I think we can have a separate function actually, which is check glyphs, right? Yes, exactly. So we call it from the same function. I think I can put it here at the bottom, or I can put it here. I can put it here maybe. Internal function to check for glyphs obtained glyphs. Okay, so this one will be, I don't think we have to return anything, or yes, we need to return, I don't know, check glyph. No, I'm thinking that we need anyway the character and the item, right? So we always have the same parameters. I think so. I think we have the same parameters. So let me think a second. So we go through this. We check. We do a check for glyph. So basically the check for glyph will be called no matter what, right? Yes, will be called no matter what. Check obtain glyphs achievement, right? And this one will have character and loot. And they will be called by these three functions, because in any case, if you find it through loot, if you find it through, right? The only problem is that here, for some reason, I said quest. I didn't say item. Why I didn't say item? I think that is wrong. I should have the PS item. Then if I don't have the PS item, I can go by ID or something, but I think I need the PS item. I think I need the PS item also here. Okay. So here so these three will be called from different places in the code, obviously. And all three will check for glyphs. Now they will also check for other stuff. That's why it's three different functions, because they will check additional stuff, different stuff on each of these functions. But for now it's only this. So checking for glyph, I think if we can get the item stats, which is called base, I think it's called base stats. Yes, if we get base stats, can we get the item type? Fuck, we cannot get the item type. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Ay, 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 ay. We don't store it. We don't store it. Ah, no, we have it here. We have it here. Get item type. So we will say if get item type, if get item type equals to Can I just put it in an F string, because otherwise I have to do string compare, which is, I don't know. I don't want to see it in my code anymore. If item type equals to glyph, right? If item type equals to glyph, then we have a chance that our achievement can be triggered, right? So what do we do? I need to check. Well, we need to check the achievement that we have. So we have obtained 5 different glyphs, obtained 15 different glyphs, obtained 30 different glyphs, 4 different glyphs. Now here the question is, or we do a similar trick. No, but we cannot do a similar trick that we did for the completed quest, because it is a very different thing. It is a very, very different thing. We need, unfortunately, we need to keep track of the unique ones that you have found. Yeah, we need to keep track of the unique ones you have found. So this case is way more complex, because I think in this case we will have to go through. So we do this check, and then the next check that we do, I think, is this one. So we exclude. Do we want to go from smallest to greatest, or from larger to smallest? So I think we can do the same, greater or equal, right? But it's pretty much the same. It's the same. No, it's the same. It's not a lot of performance gain, so it's the same thing. So we will check if you are missing the achievement 5 glyphs. If you are missing this achievement, if you are missing the achievement and you are getting a glyph, because you are getting a new one, right? If you are missing this achievement, then we need to check the... Fuck, I don't have the value. No, in theory we have, we have character achievements, right? Character achievements. Character achievements contains what? Character achievements. If I do find, because character achievement is a T array. Find by key. What do you mean find by key? No. Fuck. Yeah, because in this case I will have to find, you know, the... We have an issue. We have an issue. Because let's assume that I find the achievement, okay, which is this guy. Now Now, when I have this guy, I only have the if he's achieved or not, and I have the achievement ID. I don't have the achievement value. And the achievement value is the one that we said that I need to keep in the achievement table for the ones that are partial, right? So like this one, obtain 5 glyphs. So if you obtain 1 glyph today and you obtain another glyph tomorrow, so I need to keep track of the ones that you have obtained, which is this one, extra info. You see this extra info? This one we need to keep. And I would say I also need this one to be a T map, because I want to quickly be able to search by achievement ID for a specific character, right? So so we have few changes to do here. We have few changes to do. The first change is character achievements. Character achievements. Character achievement. The problem is that character achievements, I created it this way because I send it directly to my client. And the idea was to avoid sending a partial information, but I'm thinking. The problem is this. I will show you, I will show you. I will show you what is the problem. The problem is if this is our there is our game, by the way, if you didn't see it yet. I mean, if some of you maybe are new, but the point is if I go under achievements, right? And I get, quest initiate, right? Successfully complete 50 quests, right? So for the ones, only for the ones that are not completed, would be nice to have an indication of where you are in terms of progression. So like if you are at 12, would be nice to see 12 here, right? But okay, give me a second, just do a quick stop in the bathroom and I will be back. Okay, no, it's not eating dinner. Bathroom break, 1 minute. Just give me a minute, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Now the point is, progress bar showing how close you are to the next achievement. Yeah, exactly. But yes, so like how much you are missing, because it can be easy, you know, it can be easy for the quest. You can just go in the quest window, but you know, for others may not be that easy. Like exploration, visit the all 4 cities. Which one did I visit already, right? So I don't know if this one is an improvement that I want to do later on, or I want to do it now, because it's not very easy, right? Because it is really different between some achievements are very different, like speak with 3 bankers. But definitely we need to keep track of where you are, right, in that quest, in that achievement. We need to keep track for the ones that are not instant, right? So basically for these ones we need somehow to keep track, and obtain 5 glyphs is one of them, right? Is one of those. Is definitely one of those, because we need to keep track. So now the question is, do we want to keep track only server side for now and client side later, or do we want to, because also the update of that is not very easy, right? Updating that value is not super easy. Loading it at the beginning is easy. Updating it on the fly all the time is a bit harder, but it's true that you can play and visit the 4 city in one session, right? So I will have any way to keep track of that in one gaming session. So I will have to update this anyway. Yes, I have to. So well, or we keep a separate structure only for those ones, or we reuse this and we put the extra info. The point is that the extra info is different from server to client, because the extra info is different from server to client. Yeah, it is, because for example the glyphs, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna tell you here all the glyphs that you got, right? I think it will be an infinite list. Like imagine that you have obtain 40 glyphs, and here you have a list of all the ones that you obtained already. I think it's better to just have a number, right? So on the client side I want a number saying, okay, I'm at 35, but on the server side I need to know exactly which ones, because they have to be unique glyphs, right? So on the server side I need the full list. Now, do I want to put it then in the same structure and send it to the client anyway, but I'm wasting bandwidth, I'm wasting time, I'm wasting, processing time to do that all the time. Or inside Achievement Manager, I mean, let me just check one thing. How many are those ones? Okay, how many are the ones where we need extra info? So we need extra info for the glyphs, right? Let me just type extra info here. So we need extra info for this. We don't need extra info for that because we just take it from the roleplay events. We need extra info for the city. We need extra info for the blacksmith, the merchants, the bankers, and the trainers. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, none of them, none of those, none of this, none of that, none of this, none of this, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. This one, mine 3 different ore, because we need to keep track of which ones you have mined already. Discover 3 different mines. Harvest 3 different plants. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Cook, create, brew, create, brew, enchant, craft. Okay. So these are the ones that require extra info. Right? So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 achievements out of 180, or how many they are, that require extra info. So, or I create specific new variables on PS character where I'm tracking that. So there will be 9 new variables on PS character just for achievements, which we can do. I mean, it's not a big issue. Or we keep still in PS character though, still in PS character. We keep a kind of a separate array for those 9. A kind of a separate array for those 9s. I think it will be a T map of those 9. Which is keeping the extra info. And that one is used only... Yeah, I think it's the best idea. Extra info for partial achievements. So this will be a T map that has the quest ID, the achievement ID as a key, and then we need to decide, you know, what to have as a key. I think to me as a key can have as a value. I think it can have an array. So it can be an array of it can be an array of int here. It can be an array of int here as well. Can be an array of, well, this one I don't know, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be an array of int as well. Actually, wait. Actually, this one we have it in relationship. So this one actually, I think it may not be needed, because we have it in character relationships already. Yeah, but in general can be an int. Let's say they can be. So it can be a T array of int, okay? There is extra info, achievement extra info, achievements extra info. I can explain it a bit better. Keep extra info partial achievements. Key is the achievement ID. And value is an array of IDs of items obtained until now, right? Yes, exactly. Exactly. So now this thing will have to be now this thing will have to be loaded. This thing this thing will have to be loaded, saved, and updated. So there is some work to do here, because I mean, we need to keep the consistency in the database, and we need to keep the consistency server side at runtime, and the same on the client side. So it's not that simple, but I mean, we can do it. So we need to keep yeah, we need to keep. So okay, let's go step by step. The first step is when I am in achievement manager and I'm loading my character achievements. Okay, so this function is when a specific character is loaded into the game, right? And so here I will have select achievement ID from character achievement, character ID equal to yeah, but as you can see here, we are extracting only achievement ID, but we also need to extract extra info now, right? So we need to get extra info. And so if extra info is there, we need to load it. Now, if there is no extra info, we assume that our array will be empty, right? Yes. So we will have to check that already the array is empty. Or okay, it's good. So I think we can say. If, and at the moment this extra info is available only on the server, okay? I can move it to the client, but I can move it to the client later on. So so get string whatever of extra info. So if this extra info is not empty, right? So if this extra info is not empty, then we want to add to our pschar achievement extra info add, and we want to add the achievement ID, right? We want to add the achievement ID as the tmap key, and we want to add a new TRA of int, parsing that into the thingy. So we will have to do something like TRA of int extra IDs. Let's call it extra IDs. and which will be an empty array, and then we will do our extra info, parse into array or whatever, parse into array, and this one wants our extra IDs, and he wants the delimiter, which will be a comma, I guess, and okay, and what? Ah, yes, because he wants the T array of F. I mean, he cannot do it by. He cannot do it by. What? He does it by string, right? What is the problem? Sometimes things are harder than what they should be. Okay. Okay. So it needs to be a. I think if I do int, it will not work. I guess I can try, but no. It's obviously requiring a string, and then we need to, convert it to an int. I would prefer to convert it to an int. Here at runtime, I mean at loading time, that is done only one time instead of keeping the string and then having to keep it forever, right? So unless there is a smarter way to do parse into array of an int, but I don't think so. I don't think so. So I think we need to for each for whatever, you know, where extra IDs, num, whatever, and we just fill in a new array. It's a bit annoying, but that's the only way we can do it. It's a bit annoying, but it's fine. So we're gonna add fuck. Extra ID of I, whatever, and so this is basically parse the extra info into a string array. Okay, this is what we are doing here, and this is just converted to an int array. So that's the only thing that we are doing. Okay, and then we are storing the store the extra info array, you know, in the character, right? In the character achievement array. So yes. Now all of this needs to work properly, but I think it will. So this is the loading of it. Okay, it is loading the thing, loading the partial achievements, loading the partial achievements. Now loading the partial achievements. Yes, loading the partial achievement. Now we need to Now we need to update the partial achievements. Now we need to update the partial achievements. So to update them, yeah, this is exactly where we were before, but now we have the structure, which is good. So so I need to know if I have a partial achievement or not, right? So I need to say, so I need to go in achievement extra info, right? And do a find. And I will have to search my 46, right? Which is my thingy, and which is my achievement. And if I find it, it means that I have a partial achievement there, right? And if I have a partial achievement, TRA extra info int. So if I have it, what? You want a pointer? No, please. Don't. What do you mean? Okay. So if I get, so if extra info is actually valid, so he has more than one element. So if extra info has more than one element, no, but even if it's empty, I mean, in any case, let's say if this thing is num, right? If this thing num is equal to 4, so we have 4 pieces and we just got the 5th, right? We need to be sure that our 5th is not in the list. No. Wait. In general, we need to be sure that it's not in the list. Check if we don't have this glyph already. Okay, check if we don't have this glyph already. So we need to check if this one contains our what? Our item get item stats. No. Get ID. Please. Get ID. No, get UID. Okay, get UID. Get UID. And get UID is okay. So if extra info already contains UID, then there is nothing to do, because this glyph, we already have it and it's just a duplicate, and so it's not triggering anything in our achievement, right? Yes. So only if it's not contained. If it's not contained, then a few things may happen. The first thing that may happen is that with this one we are done, right? So with this one we achieve. We achieve. With this one we achieve. With this extra one we achieve. So this is the case if my well, actually I can make this code more generic, eh? Can I make this code more generic? Yeah, I think I could, because I could put this into a function and we just pass the 46 and the number of items that we want, and then we can repeat it for whatever million times we need, right? Yes. So let's make two functions. One is check glyph achievement. Okay, and another one is check glyph. The check glyph will the check glyph will need what? Will need character. We'll need a character, item. It needs a bit of everything because yeah, it needs everything. It needs character, item. Oops, character, item, and then it needs the achievement ID. It needs the achievement ID and it needs the item ID. No. Wait. It needs the achievement ID and nothing else because the item we have it already. Okay. The item we have it already. So I could make a function and so we just call it once, which is called check glyphs. Check glyph, and this one is doing basically this check. Is doing this check for me. We will get achievement ID here. And we need the number. No. Also, we need the number of. We need the number to total. So we need the total to achieve. Okay, the total to achieve. So the target number. So. Right. So if this dot num if this dot num is equal to total achieve minus 1, right? So we are just missing one element. So let's say that we need 5 glyphs and here we have 4, right? Then it is pretty good because it means that we can actually trigger the achievement. And this means that we can add a new achievement for this character equal to achievement ID, right? Okay, so we trigger the achievement. The problem is that we need to do a few more things because now we created some structures to support this data, and unfortunately now we need to update those structures. Now we need to update those structures because otherwise the next run they will be wrong, right? In particular we need well anyway we will not trigger because the achievement will not be missing anymore, but yes, because that new achievement is already removing. Thank you. I know. Thank you. Very kind of you. Thank you. Can my head go up and down or not? Somehow. Let me exit from here because I see that it's slowing down my PC so much. Now I go better up and down or no? There is something on my PC that is like taking... What is it? I don't know, I see that the tiger is, I mean my head is a bit slow. Okay, anyway. Okay, so update the current achievement array, send a new achievement to the client. Yeah, so we are already removing the item from the missing achievement, so actually, you know what? We don't care if that structure remains wrong after we... Yeah, we don't care, because anyway we will remove it from the achievement list. Now the problem is if you know, if with this one we don't achieve. So basically, if this one is less than this, right? So if this one is, if num, total num blah 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 is less than total to achieve -1. So for example, we are missing 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, right? Then in this case, so we miss more than one, right? So if we miss more than one, obviously we don't achieve, but we need to ensure that we update the structure so that we now have this one in addition, right? We don't trigger the achievement, but we trigger the partial achievement, right? So we need to write the extra info to the DB, otherwise the next time we will not have this one done, right? So if we miss more than one and we achieve, it's missing a parenthesis here. Okay, fine. What doesn't like me? Yes, else if. So we need to trigger the partial achievement and write the info to the database. Okay, so these are the two things we need to do. So to trigger the partial achievement, we need to do what? We need to take this guy and add the item ID, right? So our array now, by adding the item ID to the extra info array, and we need to be sure that our character extra info array gets updated, right? Okay. Oh fuck, is not a point. I cannot do it. Ah no, wait, is because this one is a T map. Yeah. Can I update? Can I update? No. Can I set? No. So I need to remove and add. I think I need to remove and add into a T map. There is no replace. There is emplace. What does emplace do? Set the value associated with a key. Perfect. Is emplace the same as the replace? There is no replace. Okay, so I think it's emplace. I never used it, but it's saying set the value associated with a key. So we will emplace. We will emplace the achievement ID with our new extra info int. Okay, so that now our structure has the additional partial achievement. You are dueling, huh? You are dual, but when you are dueling, do the character duel visually? No, huh? No, I don't think so. Yes, declined. They do? Nice. Nice. Duel. Wait. Duel. Hula. 32. Let's see. Yes, they duel. They're also saying critic. Oh, wow, they also have the health at the top. Wow, I never seen that because I was never paying attention. No, you're killing me. Ah, that's close. If you hit this one, you miss. Oh my god, it's so close. We are 0 health. You kill me. Nice. I never saw it because maybe when you did it I was writing code and so not looking at it. That's pretty cool. Trigger passage. No. Okay. Now, this is not a temporary thing. This is a permanent thing. So we need to write down the achievement to the database, right? We need to write it down. You know that I'm thinking that this function will not just be check glyph, but will be check partial achievement, and it will be used by all the other cases because it's the same code. Is achievement ID total to achieve? I think it's exactly the same. As long as it goes by item ID, I think we are fine. But anyway, yeah, I think I should change item with like item ID, and then I think we are good. Yes, let's do it now. So in this case, it will be generic and not linked to item. So this can be check partial achievement. This is internal function used to check for partial achievements and update DB and memory data as needed, right? Yeah, I think we can have it. I think this one is generic. If I use item ID, it will be generic for everyone. Because I only have the ID here and that's it. Which is very nice, if you think about it. It's very, very nice. Okay, so write the extra info to DB. I think we can have the query here directly. Because we will have to do an insert, right, somewhere. Maybe something simpler than this. Okay. I mean, it's a big copy paste, but we only need one value. We only need one value, not all of this. On duplicate key update. On duplicate key update. On duplicate key update. On duplicate key update. Yes, I think we have to do the same, right? Because our achievement may be missing completely, and here we are. Yeah. Absolutely. On duplicate key update is exactly what we need. So this will be insert into character achievements, right? Insert into character achievements. Character ID, achievement ID, character ID, achievement ID, and extra info. And extra info.
Simple pleasures for a simple man.
Yeah, for me, programming is a simple pleasure for a simple man, you know? Programming is exactly that. I mean, we don't need anything fancy, you know? We just need, you know, to make our game, and we are happy. And we are happy about doing our game. Why not? This will be DDDDDDS, because it will be a string. And then will be on duplicate key update. Let me just check one thing. Do we insert it to the database when we do this? Yes, we do. Okay, easy. Insert into character achievement. Insert into character achievements. Blah blah blah. On duplicate key update. So if we find the key already, we just update it, okay? And the key is obviously character ID and achievement ID. So we do character ID equal to, what the fuck is this? Wait. I'm completely lost. What? I understand how it works. Okay, so you tell him only to update the extra, so the additional information which is not the key. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's very cool. Okay. That's cool. I like it. So will be character PID unbox, yes. And then will be achievement ID. And then will be and then we need to build the extra info string. Right? So we need to we need to for int this dot num, right? And then we need to extra info string, right? And then we need to extra info string append info info string append the this, right? And then I don't know if this append is really nice to see that way. I think we do plus and it's the same. So we do that plus the comma, right? We do it boom 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 boom. So we build a string because yes, we will build a string. We will in the database we save it as a string. I know it's not the best, but it's fine. And after we do this, we just remove the last character. So we will chop to the right. We will left chop. We will left chop 1. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a freaking parsing. And this one we are finally going to put here. So there will be %d, %g, %s, and then the same for the duplicate, right? For the duplicate key, and then we write it to the database. Oh my god, this monster that I'm creating. I'm creating a monster. I'm creating a little monster. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think we are doing, even if it doesn't look like, but we are doing the right thing. It doesn't look like, I know, but that's okay. So we have this, right? So now, assuming that this works, which probably no, so we will have to test it, but assuming that it works, so to check the partial achievement of the 5 glyphs, I will only have to call this function, right? I will call this function, and I will pass in my character, my item get ID, my achievement ID, which I know which one is it, because 5 glyphs is 46. So I will pass in 46 and the total to achieve, which is 5. So you need 5 glyphs to achieve this, right? So wait a second. To check the second one, because I will now have to do, I now have to do what? I have to do 15 glyphs. So the point is that yes, I can call this function again, but the problem is that this will be 47, etc. But the point is that I would like to avoid doing 15 if anyway I don't even have the 5, right? So if I don't have the 5, what's the point of doing 15? So maybe I can make this function a boolean, and I can say so this function will return what? Basically I want here to do a check, right? I want to do if we have a partial achievement on that, then we don't check anything else. If we yeah, exactly. So I can say if we don't have a partial achievement, then check 15 glyphs. But if you have it, don't do anything, right? You can do something like that. Or we can say if we have a partial achievement, do nothing else, do this. You like it more this way? I can also do it this way. I don't know which one is nicer, but I mean it's the same thing, just in another format. I think it's a bit weird to see an if with nothing, but otherwise we have to do if not do this, if not do this, if not do this. So it is a nested if forever, right? I think I like it more like this, but it's a bit weird to see. Maybe we can do this. I think it's still weird to see a code like that, but I think it's a bit weird. No, it's too weird. I cannot do it. It's too weird. It's too weird. It's too weird. It's too weird. Let's do this. Which is logically more soundy. So is more logic. So if we don't partial achieve on 5, we check if we partial achieve on 15. If we don't partial achieve on 15, we check if we partial achieve on 25, and so on, right? So now this one needs to return. So let's say we can say blah blah blah. Return false, return true if we partial achieved at this level. False if we didn't. So if we didn't partial achieve, what it means, I need to be sure that we don't fuck up with this, like we don't contain that achievement. So if we don't contain that achievement, we have to return. So this one by default returns false. And we return true only if we partial achieve, right? Or we achieve. Yeah, I think if we achieve or partial achieve, we return true. So that we don't check the next one. Because anyway, we got one glyph, so we cannot get 10 glyphs at the same time, luckily. Otherwise, this logic will not work, but... Okay, so I think this way it works, and by the way, this code will work for all the other partial achievements that we will have in the future. Which is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic! Fantastic. Okay, so the next one is 3048. 3048. 30. So you see that now it's super easy. 40, 40, 184. Okay, if we fail also the last one, basically it's impossible that we fail the last one, because if we... no, it's possible, because if we fail the last one, it means that we have all the glyphs. It means that we have all the glyphs. Yes. So the last one doesn't need an if. The last one is just like that. Okay. The last one is just like that. Okay, good. Okay. I don't know if we want to test this thing, but I think we have to. I think we have to test this little monster that we created. The little monster. By the way, I see more people joined. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We are working on our MMO, which is a conversion of our old game, which was already an MMO. And we are just porting it to Unreal Engine. And if you have any questions on what I'm doing, or any question on Unreal, or on game development, or maybe if you want to share what you are doing with Unreal Engine, let me know. Tell me how you are using Unreal, and or just say hello. Okay, we are waiting the compilation. We want to see if it compiles. Okay, we got one failed. Invalid argument passed to F string. It is probably a missing. Yeah. It is. Easy one. Okay, succeeded. Oh my god, succeeded. Okay, at least the compilation succeeded. Now, how do we test it? Okay, let's test one by one. Okay, let's test one by one. The first one I want to test is that if I create a new character, right, the character should get the achievement number 7. Because we said that upon character creation, we give the current release achievement, right? So this is the first one we need to test. I think I will put a column here called like tested or something, and yeah, and we will flag the ones that we actually tested. Okay, so I'm going to create a new character. And here the story begins. Really? Didn't know that. So we create
The long-lived elven Nothrir originate from the homeworld of Dermoria, a world of lush forests towering over deep seas.
Really? So we confirm that. We choose this. We proceed and we create our character, okay? So we just skipping through the character creation is okay. So we create our character. And we crashed. Okay, nice. And we crashed. Fine. Did I have it in debug mode? No, I didn't, but we have anyway the log of everything. So let me check what happened. Probably we crashed in the new code. Yes, absolutely we did. We crashed on receive new achievement. We crashed on receive new achievement. Add a new achievement. Because probably because my character is not really ready yet. To receive client side the new achievement. Really? That's annoying. Basically, since we are still creating the character, you know, the character doesn't really exist fully yet. And so, handle upload. Can we do it later than this? I don't know if we can do it later than that. Let me see. Handle upload. Yeah, I think we do it too early. I think we do it too early, but handle upload. I think we do it at the end of this, so yeah, we do it at the end of this, so the problem, yes, is that here we are still creating the character server side. And we didn't yet pass it to the client. So yeah, I think it's too early. I think it's too early. Load the character in game. Okay, you know what we can do? We can change this function. Upload handle upload message to actually return the PS character. I think it's called only one place, so it should not be a problem if we change that function. The problem is that I don't know if my client will be ready. I don't know if my client is ready to receive a new achievement yet. Because my client will anyway request the full list of achievements as soon as he's ready. Yeah, probably we should not even trigger it in this case. Yes, I think so. I think probably we should not even trigger the message that goes to the client that wants to update the achievement UI, because this is on character creation. So probably is a better idea. Yes, in character created, right? In character created. This one. I think we can have a new parameter which is like send to client, and which by default is true. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do a boolean send to client. Which by default is true, right? By default is true. So we don't have to specify it everywhere. And only for the character creation manager. Only for the character creation only for the character. What the hell is that? It's not here. What? Ah, I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm searching the wrong function. Only for this one, which is character created. Yes, exactly. Only for this one, which is character created, we will pass in false. Okay. And if it's false, we don't send it to the client. Right? Okay. So like this, we avoid triggering the update of the achievements on character creation because the character is not ready yet to receive it. And anyway, as soon as it is ready, it's going to ask to the server, what are my achievements? And so that function will send us everything. Okay, we are waiting compilation. Then unfortunately I need to go. Start to be a bit late, boys. But we made very good progress. We coded the first, 10 or 15. But, being the first ones, they are the hardest. So, because we had to create all this structure for the partial achievements and that, but now that we have it, I think the next ones will be much easier. Much easier. Okay. Okay, so let me just delete maybe a character. Otherwise we have too many. We have a bit too much junk into the database. Bunien Rabure. No, Barure. Okay, I deleted a few. So we can create a new one. And here the story begins. And here the story begins. The game window look more and more into a boing. What? More and more like a command board with buttons everywhere. What do you mean?
The long-lived Elven Nothrir originate from...
What do you mean by that? Buttons everywhere. I mean...
Awaken.
Awaken!
This light that I brought is nothing good. To put it simply, you will cease to exist.
Okay.
Go.
So the question is, did we get our achievement or not? Yes, we got it! Okay, nice. So if we are a new player, you know, and we just create a character now, obviously we will skip all these ones. Maybe these ones we can put them at the bottom. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea maybe to move them at the bottom. But anyway, all these ones, maybe we'll have a button to hide the ones that are really not achievable anymore. Like these ones are not achievable. But yeah, we got our achievement for creating the character. Okay, so this one actually works. So we tested the first one. Yay! Fuck. We tested one. The other one, wow, this one to test, I don't know exactly how to do it because I will have to be at the verge of 100 hours, wait that we reach it and see if when we save, I mean, I can cheat it, but yeah, we can cheat it and just change the total number of seconds in the database to be yeah, but it's a bit late now, guys. I think I cannot do it. I cannot do it tonight, but tomorrow we can do it. So many buttons, so many buttons, Hula. You want to click them all, I know. Okay, I think we're gonna do it tomorrow, but we need to test this one, this ones, and this one. We will just test one of them, okay? Not all of them, but we just test one of them for each, and then this one. So, and then we need to go with the others. I mean, it will take a bit, but I think it's a very good addition to the game. I think people will like it. I think everyone likes achievements. So I think I'm gonna go. So if you want to click on follow on Twitch, would be nice. Also, it is free. And if you want to click on subscribe on YouTube, also that will help us because we are trying to reach the 1,000 subscribers, so we don't have them yet. And if you want to do a bit more for us, you can become a Patreon on patreon.com/planeshift, where you get access to the alpha. Thank you for the follow, Matt. You get access to the alpha of the game, which is playable right now. And you get a supporter tag on Discord, and you can access some of the videos and other stuff that I post from time to time. Right? Let's see if we can do a small raid or a big raid, depending on how many you are. But let me see who is online. Aurora is online. Frizz Crimson is online. He's playing Valorant. Let me see if Aurora is actually doing. Is offline. I mean, is not doing. Aurora is real development. Let me see if there is someone else doing a real engine. Bum 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 bum. No. Okay, we will stay without. I have to go, so I cannot search for 1 hour. I would say no one is doing Unreal at the moment, so we raid another day. So thank you for watching. See you tomorrow evening, the same time, around 9:30 Central European Time. And meanwhile, if you want to test the game, that would be nice. See you, boys. See you guys. Bye bye. Have a good night.